Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Game of the Year Edition. In our last video, Fedar reached level 13 by purchasing quite a bit of training from the trainers here in the Fighters Guild, and in so doing, vastly improved his strength, speed, and endurance. Each of those had a ×5 multiplier, and it was glorious. Then, Fedar undertook Inventory Management, the Reckoning, and managed to sell so much that his inventory now fits on a single screen. Look at that, I can't even scroll it anymore. That is so awesome. Of course, he also went through all the stuff he was hoarding in these two chests. Most of it anyway. There's still a little bit of hoarding going on, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. So, things are feeling pretty fresh, and it's nice. Now, Fedar is going to head to Hla Oad, which we have on the map because someone's told him where it is, but he hasn't been there. Let's get going.
How may I help you?
You can stand aside because Fedar is moving so quickly now. And this is only with a speed of 60. Imagine a speed of 100 or more. Yes, I am looking forward to that. Oh, I think we got aggro. That was a mistake, sir. Big mistake. Dead Nyx Hound. And you know what? I'm gonna leave the hound meat. Yep. The time has come to start leaving heavy, low-value alchemy ingredients behind. All they do is weigh Fedar down and force him to seek out merchants upon which to unload them. It's not a great use of time. It's not very efficient. And it's not like this is that big of a change in procedure. Fedar's already been leaving behind gear that he didn't think was great, such as an iron cuirass. It's like, this is heavy. It's not very good. I'm not going to use it. And it's not worth much, so we'll just leave that here, thanks. So we're just extending that to alchemy ingredients. There are a few that we're still going to take, like wick wheat, salt rice, comberry, frost salts, crab meat, small quama eggs, bloat, and netch leather. We'll always take those because, well, we might need to use those for the potions that we like making. And certainly there are expensive ingredients, like diamonds and whatnot. We'll take those too. But the little stuff, rat meat, hound meat, various plants, don't need it. So we won't bother with it anymore. I might even start leaving bone meal behind. Yeah. We'll see about that one. I might still take bone meal just because it's a good way to know if I've been somewhere or not. Oh boy, cliff racers. So we've come from around that corner over there, but we never went this way. We just kept going northeast along the River Odi. I want to get the drop on these guys. Come on. You have contracted hell joints. I'm going to have to take care of that in a moment. Your long blade skill increased to 83. I hate cliff racers. Okay, so Fedar's got hell joint, huh? Drain attribute. Agility 10 points. Speed 10 points. Well, that's just lovely. Let's take care of that. Problem solved. And... which one was diseased? You're diseased. You've got plumes. I don't know. These weigh very little, and they're worth 20. I will take that. I will take those racer plumes. That still seems like a good idea. Alright, here's the directory. Back that way is Seyda-Neen. Hla Oad is off in this direction, as is Narmak, Aldrune, Nisus, Caldera, and Balmora, apparently. Huh. I just came from Balmora, and it was that way. Maybe this is referring to across that little bridge there. That's more likely. Well, moving on. Just head through these swamps here. You're gonna attack, aren't you? Called it. Dead. No plumes. Oh, you now. Okay. Not the Netch. Not the Netch. Nope, not the Netch. Just the diseased cliff racer. With its plumes. Fedar is still looking at that Netch like, Don't worry. We'll have to take on this cliff racer, though. Or we won't, because it's stuck. You fool. Oh. No plumes. That's okay. I don't really care. Huh. And we're so fast. We're already here. Welcome to Hla Oad. I can always check that fancy banner right there. Yes, Hla Oad. Very good. Let's see. We've got a guard there. Let's talk to you.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
Welcome to Hla Oad, stranger. Garden spot of the Bitter Coast region. You're lost, right? Because no one comes here on purpose. Are you looking for services? Not much here. Do you mind sharing the latest rumors? We don't get much news out here. Well, what is your background? I am Rillian Rearn, commoner. Okay, well, we know about commoners. Tell me about Hla Oad. This is just a little fishing village on the Bitter Coast. A rough track along the river Odai connects Hla Oad with the town of Balmora across the hills to the northeast, and you can get a ship to Narmak or Ebonheart. Otherwise, it's a very long and unpleasant walk along the coast south to Seyda-Neen, or a much longer and more unpleasant walk north to nowhere. How lovely. Okay. Tell me about the Bitter Coast region. The Bitter Coast is named for the salt marshes and swamps along the southwest coast. The water is bitter, and so is life generally. It's mostly uninhabited wilderness from Seyda-Neen in the south all the way north to the West Gash and the Sea of Ghosts. Hla Oad is a fishing settlement on the mainland near the mouth of the Odai River. There's a fair track along the river inland to Balmora. Narmak is a fishing village on an island farther north, but both places are small, isolated, and poor. Okay. What else? What else? Alright, well, let's ask about, you mentioned services. A few folks in town offer services, but they're either independents like Perry and Arlie the pawnbroker and Paliaceno, or they're Kimono Tong and only offer services to their own people. Oh, good! The Kimono Tong is here, everyone. Our bestest buddies ever. Okay. Good to know. Let's see, why don't you tell me about Dwemer artifacts? I don't trust you enough to talk about that. Indeed, a 52 disposition is not great. We'll see if we can work on that in a moment. Why don't you tell me about a specific place? Fatleg's Drop-Off is the only trade house in the village. That's where everyone hangs out. See a couple shacks and a ship or two, and you've seen all of Hla Oad. Blenny Salavel at the docks offers passage to Narmak, Vivek, and Ebonheart. Okay, what if I'm looking for someone in particular? The Redguard Tristive is owner and publican of Fatleg's Drop-Off, the only trade house, and Blenny Salavel can get you out of here by ship to Ebonheart or Narmak. Other than that, nobody important here. By the way, this is Kemonatong country. There are some Kemonatong people around, and they don't like Fat Lip, or Thieves Guild folks. Ah, well, right, thanks for that warning. So Fedar might have a little trouble here, but we'll see if he can use his silver tongue to make people like him more. He is getting better at that, after all. Let's go ahead and ask you about the 4. It was inevitable. The local criminal organization, the Kemonatong, wasn't going to stand by and let the Thieves Guild set up shop in their territory. It'll be bloody, and the Thieves Guild doesn't stand a chance. Oh, I wouldn't count them out just yet, Rillian. After all, now they've got Fedar on their team, and Fedar recently cleared out the Council Club. Hopefully not everybody's heard about that yet. This is new. If you're looking for trouble, and not particularly superstitious, there are a number of ancient abandoned tombs in these parts. Okay. And we've heard that. And we've heard that. Okay. Well, I do want to hear about Dwemer artifacts from you, so let's admire. That worked. Let's keep going. That did not work. Neither did that. But that did. Let's save while we're ahead. That worked. I'd like to get above 80. Just 'cause. This is, well, this is all over the place. I'm going to save because that's, oh, he's getting bored. That's progress. Exactly. Your speechcraft skill increased to 44. The more we practice, the better we get at this ridiculous clickety-click-click-click. 71. I still want to get it above 80. Can we? 81. All right, thank you. Very cool. I'll save that, and, I haven't left. Hi. Let's see, Dwemer artifacts. Do you trust me now? I heard Rajid over at Fatleg's Drop-Off was looking for a buyer. Okay. Because, yeah, the trade of Dwemer artifacts is illegal, so I don't blame him for not really wanting to talk to this stranger about what he knows. Well, let's go into Okur's house. Hello, Okur. I'm Okur, stranger. This is Hla Oad. You're either a fisherman or a sailor in the Bitter Coast region, or a smuggler. We don't get many pilgrims or tourists here. Are you looking for someone in particular? Are you looking for services? Is there some specific place you'd like to visit? Not yet. What's your background? I am Okur, commoner. All right. Well, we've already heard about most of this stuff, so... Oh, you know what? Tell me about soul sickness. I'm telling you, it's making me worried. My neighbor was outside in the middle of the night last night, running around, talking nonsense, and in the morning, he doesn't remember a thing about it. Those scholars talk stuff about delusion diseases and such. What the hell does that mean? And why can't the priests cure it? I don't know, Okur. I don't know. Well, let's just ask you the 4 then. We just heard that. I think we've heard that, and that, and that. Okay, well, have a nice day, Okur. What you reading?
What do you ask of me?
I asked what you're reading. You're reading Lives of the Saints, which I've already read. Let's keep going. in a circle. This is Fedar Balvel's house. But this is Hrondar.
What's your story?
Bro, what's your story? Hrondar Highlander, what are you doing in Fedar Balvel's house? Whatever.
Welcome to Hla Oad, stranger. Garden spot of the Bitter Coast region. You're lost, right? Because no one comes here on purpose. Are you looking for services? Not much here. Do you mind sharing the latest rumors? We don't get much news out here.
What's your background, Hrondar?
I am Hrondar Highlander, smuggler.
Huh, okay. Can't ask him about his trade. Interesting. And, well, his trade might be the reason that he is in somebody else's house? I don't know. We're not gonna press that issue right now. And there doesn't seem to be anything new to discuss, so let's just ask the four. We've heard that. And that is new.
Here's a notion. Steal from thieves. Perfectly legal. Outlaws got no rights, and they'll none of them be missed. You're a big hero if you bag a few thieves, and you end up with their stuff. Slick, eh? Of course, it's dangerous, but you can't get ahead without taking some risks.
Well, he's not wrong. I mean, Fedar's been doing that for a while now. He finds miscreants in caves, slaughters them, takes their stuff back to town, and sells it for a tidy profit. I have to wonder, though, Hrondar, as a smuggler, did you not just encourage Fedar to steal from you? And we've heard the rest of that, so thanks for the advice, Hrondar. What you reading? What is this? A Dance in Fire, Chapter 1. You have gained knowledge from this book. Your acrobatics skill increased to 42. Well, we'll be reading that during story time for sure. Can't yoink it. Gonna have to leave it and come back to it, but that's okay.
What is this about?
This is... You know, okay. Hey, your personal life is none of my business. Because this is Fedar Balvel, so I guess she's just got a buddy in her house. That's the way it goes. You're new here. I'm Fedar Balvel. This is Hla Oad. Welcome to the Bitter Coast region. Is there something I can help you with? Or are you lost and looking for the way out? Well, what's your background? I am Fedar Balvel, commoner. All right. You want to talk about GotY? GotY is the evil, immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple holds GotY and his hosts accountable for all the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. GotY dwells in fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin, called ash vampires, and by legions of deformed monsters. Indeed, indeed. You want to tell me about Red Mountain? Red Mountain is the great volcano in the center of Vardenfell Island. The crater of Red Mountain is called the GotY region, where GotY and his evil servants dwell. The Tribunal built the ghost fence around Red Mountain to imprison GotY and his servants, and to protect Morrowind from the blight storms that issue from GotY's crater. Pretty sure we knew all of that already, but it's nice to know that the locals are well informed. You want to tell me about the Nerevarine? We've heard that before, so... We might have heard these as well, too. I just didn't recognize them immediately. Nerevarine, though, I recognize that. I guess we could ask about vampires. I think we've heard that. Right. Let's move on. Let's ask the four. We've heard that, and that. I guess she and Hrondar are in agreement about stealing from thieves. And we've heard that, and that. Okay. Thank you, Fedar. Next, this is Meridius Flaeus' house.
Yes, Dunmer?
And this is Meridius Flaeus. Well, Outlander, somehow you've ended up in Hla Oad. You look like an adventurer. Exploring the Bitter Coast region? Not that it's any of my business. Is there any specific place you're hunting for? Any little secrets you'd like to share with me? Possibly. What's your background? I am Meridius Flaeus, pauper. Alright. We know about paupers. I guess we'll just ask about the 4. We heard that. We've heard that. We've heard that, and we've heard that. Okay. What you reading? Charwich Konanga, Volume 2. You have gained knowledge from this book. Your hand-to-hand skill increased to 14. Alright. Cool. I'll have to come back and read that later. And who are you? Welcome to Hla Oad, stranger. I'm Beleni Salavel, Hla Oad's shipmaster, at your service. What's your destination? Or, if you're new to Hla Oad, I can point you to the local services, or to a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I might be able to help. You know, just for the sake of completion. Oh, I was gonna try to do someone in particular, but she doesn't actually have that option, so never mind. I wanted to see if she said anything different because she's the shipmaster. Nah, she's not going to. All the same, that's fine. So tell me about your background. I am Beleni Salavel, shipmaster. We've never asked a shipmaster about their trade before. I'm a shipmaster. I can transport you by ship to various destinations for a modest fee. Okay, what are those destinations? From Hla Oad, I can take you to Ebonheart, Narmak, or the foreign quarter of Vivek on my ship, Harpy. Okay, so this must be Harpy. And a lovely ship it is. Okay, well, I guess let's just ask about the 4 then. We've heard that, and this is new. Mind your own business is my advice to visitors. Don't get nosy, or some people may take strong objection. If you think you're hot stuff and you want to throw your weight around, go ahead. But I warned you. Oh, Fedar's a little smarter than that, don't worry. And we've heard that. And we've heard that. You know, it might be a good idea to make friends with Beleni here. Because she might be helping us get around. There we go. Off to a very good start, and I don't mean that sarcastically.
I can spare a few moments, if you care to talk.
Maybe. Aw. Come on, let's get this in the 80s. Can we do it? Probably not. Maybe? No. Fail. Fail. We go from liking each other to... She just hates Fedar's guts.
Do you have something to say, Outlander?
I do. Come on. 78. And it is progress. 80. All right, I'm going to keep it. I'll keep that. That's good. Thanks. I should be rooting around in the crates, shouldn't I? I forgot to do that over there. Because there were some barrels, I think. Let's head back.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
Is it just these, or were there more? Okay, it's just these. This is where they start. And we've got choke. I'm not taking chokeweed. Look at that. Value 1. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff I'm going to start leaving around. Value 5. I'm not going to take that either. Large kwama egg, rat meat, scuttle, slowed soap. I'll take that. It weighs like nothing, and it's worth 50. That's the kind of stuff I'm good to keep taking. Tramaroot. Wickwheat. Oh, that's thievery, apparently. Never mind. See, it was okay in Balmora. But here,
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
here that's a no-no. So we just won't do that in Hla Oad, and that is okay. This is Rillian Rian's house. I guess he just likes hanging out over there, but Fedar is not getting in because it is locked. And this is Shirkle Gross Sharga's house.
Dunmer?
Oh, dude. I'm gonna wipe all that phlegm off of Fedar's steampunk goggles there. Always cough into your elbow, people. Keep that plague to yourself.
What was that?
It was disgusting is what it was. No manners when you are an orc. So,
Yeah, now.
anyway,
Welcome to Hla Oad, stranger. Garden spot of the Bitter Coast region. You're lost, right? Because no one comes here on purpose. Are you looking for services? Not much here. Do you mind sharing the latest rumors? We don't get much news out here.
well, maybe. What is your background?
I am Shirkle Gross Sharga, pauper.
All right. Well, we know about paupers. So we're just going to ask you the 4. We've heard that. This is new.
You may have heard people refer to the Bitter Coast as the Smuggler's Coast. There's a reason for that. A lot of islands and coastline with plenty of caves and hidey holes and few people around. Perfect for men with boats who want to keep their business private.
Indeed. And we've heard that. And we've heard that as well. Okay. Well, thanks for the shower. Moving on. Hi there.
All right, I'm listening.
You're new here. I'm Glonagoth. This is Hla Oad. Welcome to the Bitter Coast region. Is there something I can help you with? Or are you lost and looking for the way out? Everybody just is like assuming Fedar really doesn't want to be here. Like, no, I came here on purpose. What's your background? I am Glonagoth, herder. You know, we have never asked a herder about their trade. I am a niche herder. That is, when I'm working. Right now, I'm not working, and that's fine with me. Hey, that's fine with me too, Glonagoth. It's fine with me too. I hear ya. Let's ask about the 4. We've heard that. We've heard that. We've heard that, and we've heard that. Okay. Well then. Have a nice day. And, this was Oker's hut, right? Yes. Okay, so that just
To what
leaves...
do I owe this pleasure?
Greetings.
Oh, you know what? I haven't spoken with you. I'm Paliaceno, stranger. This is Hla Oad. You're either a fisherman or a sailor in the Bitter Coast region, or a smuggler. We don't get many pilgrims or tourists here. Are you looking for someone in particular? Are you looking for services? Is there some specific place you'd like to visit? Wild guess, but I think Palia is a member of the Imperial cult because she can talk about almoners. Indeed, and we've already heard that. What do you think about the Morag Tong? The Morag Tong is an assassin's guild sanctioned by the Empire to provide 3 varieties of execution: public executions, private executions, and house wars executions. That's accurate, thank you. It's not a big deal. Fedar met them in their guild hall in Balmora. They were a very friendly group of murderers for hire. Anyway, what's your background? I am Paliaceno, agent and novice of the Imperial cult. Alright. How about the Blades? The Blades are the Emperor's spies. They're everywhere, but no one knows who they are.
Mysterious.
Alright, let's just ask the 4. We've heard that. This is new. Merv Zuvain has been an agent for House Hlalu for quite a while. You'll find him at the Hlalu Council Manor in Balmora. Talk to him if you want to know about the agent's trade. Ah, yes, because you are an agent. Okay. We've heard that and that. All right, well, thanks, and you have a good one, Palia. Is there anybody else just walking around out here that we haven't had a chat with?
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
It doesn't look that way. So I guess next we would head into Fat Legs Drop-Off. Alright, well, we'll talk to these folks in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.